Hi, and welcome to Harvesting Home. I'm Jana Williamson, and I am so excited to welcome you here today. And this is the first of, honestly, I don't know how many in a series of Christmas videos. This is probably my favorite time of year, and I am so glad that you are joining us today. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. We're going to have several videos in a series of Christmas decorating, and then we'll finish it up with our final tour. We have some awesome things coming, some great tips, some ways that you can save money and make some amazing decorations for just pennies on the dollar. Okay, so today's video is in a series of Christmas tree decorating that I'm going to do. And I wanted to start with one of my small trees that's in my kitchen. And I thought by demonstrating on this small tree, these are things that you can do and you can apply to your full-size Christmas tree. But this is a smaller tree that I use on the counter, on the island in my kitchen. And I'm gonna use some really fun things this year. I bought this kitchen set. I want you to be able to see this. I bought this kitchen set. It's a toy kitchen set. I'm going to use this on the tree, and I'm going to use some traditional red and white. I've got the red and white check. I've got some solid reds. I've got some of these picks that we're going to put in there. And I'm going to just show you some little things that are ways to make your tree look fuller and really inexpensive. Most of these things I got at either Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. And this I got from Zulily, but I just happened to see at Walmart just the other day, and I'll link it below so that you can find this set for yourself as well. And then I have got some fun things. I've got some little miniature cookie cutters, and I'm going to use these on the tree as well, and then some other ornaments and things. So let's get started. All right, so you can see my tree here, and this is obviously before I've decorated it. It's just a really simple flocked tree. And my kitchen set that I got from Zulily, and I think it was about $9.99. And I've got my red and white. I love just the traditional red and white look. I do have a lot of buffalo check in my house, and so I usually try to incorporate that as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to make a bow for the top. And I'm going to do it a little bit different than my traditional bow. You can see my bow tutorial. You could do it just like that and make a traditional looking bow. But this one I'm just going to make some loops. And so I start off with double loops with the red ribbon. And then I'm just going to add some single loops in here and kind of give it a little bit of body to this bow. And you'll see after I've added just several different layers why I do this. And you can put one of these on each side of the tree. Use several different types of ribbon. I kind of played around with the black. I didn't really like the black after I got it done, so I took that out. But I've got the different prints. I've got the red and white check. I've got red and white stripe, solid red. You can just really, I think it looks better when you add more than one type of ribbon. And then you just kind of start fluffing those different loops. And I'm going to add this to the top of the tree. You can do this really on both sides of the tree and let those loops kind of hang down over the top. And I just attach that with some floral wire. And we're going to actually make some of these loops to go inside of the tree all the way around, and we're going to make some what I would call loop picks. And you just do that very simply by making that loop and attaching just, I would say, probably a 6-inch tail of wire to it. And here we're going to add just our spray at the top of the tree. This just really gives a fun, whimsical look. It gives your tree some additional height. My tree is probably 3 feet tall, and so when you add, I have taller ceilings in my kitchen, so I can add a little bit of height with these fun picks, and add in some of the green with this. I love these. That green and red and white one is one of my favorites. Just kind of a really fun, whimsical look. And then just for the sake of this video, I just did the front, but I would encourage you to do another one of these loop bows for the back of your tree if it's going to be seen from all sides. And then I'm measuring the strips that I'm going to use to wrap my tree. So I would say always try to use more than one type of ribbon when you want to wrap your tree. And you're just going to kind of move across in a diagonal, fluff that out, and you can cover these spots where you've actually attached the ribbon. And we'll cover that with another floral pick that I have that has some of the garland and kind of that greenery and some pine cone spray. And on this particular tree, I'm not going all in the same direction. You can do what you like. If you don't want to, if you would like to have your ribbons kind of flowing around the tree in one direction, that is just fine. For mine, I kind of chose to just kind of follow the zigzag type of pattern. And you just work your way around the tree. And again, we'll cover these areas where the ribbon is attached just with some picks or some either the kitchen set or some ornaments. So you really won't notice that. And you can really, actually, I think it sometimes looks good to leave a little bit of a tail on the ribbon from where you've tied it off, just to gives another element of fullness there. And again, I could really add one more layer of ribbon, but just kind of for the sake of time and for this video, I'm just going to kind of focus on the front. Here we're going to use these picks to hide those spots where we tied that ribbon off. You can take a pick that, I think some of these I actually got at Dollar Tree, and then I cut them in half because I didn't need the full pick to go in those spots. And so you can really get your dollar is going to go a long way. And then I've got these fun signs that say Merry Christmas, and actually this was one sign and it had, I think, 4 different arrows, directional arrows there, and I cut them apart and I got it at Dollar Tree. So I got four different signs for $1. And I love my little wooden rolling pin. I've got the red pots and pans to add to the tree, and I've got a pot holder. Again, I found that at Zulily, but I also saw one recently at Hobby Lobby. No, I'm sorry, I saw it at Walmart, and then I think you could also find it at Amazon. I've got some fun ornaments. I've got just some little whisks and spoons and things like that are just really kitchen related and go with my theme. You can kind of see where we've landed here. I've got some gingerbread cookies and just some really cute fun ornaments, and I've got some of the cookie cutters that I've added to the tree, and I just love, here it is in person with the lights on it and how it's going to kind of look in the kitchen. You see at the top, added a wooden spoon with my spray. You can kind of see some of the cookie cutters and different things in here that are hanging from the tree. It's really kind of hard in these videos to kind of get the full effect. And you can see some of these other little ribbons that I did here and just added in to the tree to kind of give some more decoration with the ribbon. I love how this turned out. It's going to look great in my kitchen. All of these ornaments, I would say this tree, I already had the tree, and then just some of with the kitchen set, and then a few additional things that I purchased this year. I also already had the ribbon. This tree, probably to decorate it this year, cost me about $15. I think it's going to make a great statement in my kitchen. It's going to look great. I can't wait to show you the kitchen tour after we have all of the Christmas decorations up for this year. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you got some great ideas for your Christmas trees this year. Be sure to subscribe and to ring the bell so that you'll be notified for my next video. I know that you're going to love some of the ideas this year, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season.
We got into a drift.